figure that out later, because right now we got game 6. We're just going right into it. You got to rip it off like a Band-Aid. Got to do it.
Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Rodney O'Donnell. What a great regular season he had this year with us. I hope nothing but the best for him in his outing today. As the New York Mets take on the Arizona Diamondbacks. And my Elgato audio is not being heard on stream for some reason. Because it went back to default for some reason. But here you go. There's the audio. And there is the scene at Citi Field. This could be the last game of the season in this place. But hopefully it's not. Hopefully we have at least 5 more games after this one.
Dude, I don't understand. What the fuck? Dude, the last few times you went live, I haven't gotten a notification.
That's weird. I mean, I did get a notification for, like, my dashboard. That's still working, at least.
That makes me a little mad. Because I was like, oh, yeah, I'm just waiting for him to see if he's going to go live, you know. I haven't got no notification.
They did say... Oh, good. I just saw the, I just saw that. The fucking snack wrap!
Dude, one of the greatest days of my life. I mean, like...
Same.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'll eat from McDonald's from now on.
Like, my sister sent me, or, like, Cassie and Sophie sent me a fucking TikTok this morning that was somebody on the news from McDonald's, like, headquarters saying the snack wraps will return. And
It
I was
took
like,
them long enough.
Oh my god!
Took
Oh
them
my
long
god!
enough. Took them long enough, chat.
Literally.
And instantly we're down 2-0. But hey, first 2 guys single. And Wyatt Langford. He's having a great postseason. Hurston Waldrip. What a freaking name.
Hurston Waldrip.
Yeah, Hurston. Who the hell names their child Hurston?
Somebody who's hurt too.
Oh! You sound like my dad. Actually, you sound like the Grinch. That's how he laughs. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's where my dad got it from, why he laughs like that. To us when we were kids. 3-1 to Langford. And he throws a fucking splitter, and I was way out in front. Ball 4. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Well, that brings up Francisco Alvarez, who has been supplying nothing but power in this postseason. And he's going to fly one to right. This should be able to score. The runner from third. Rose coming into the plate, and it's not going to be anywhere close. It's a sacrifice fly for Francisco Alvarez, and the Mets are on the board and cut the D-back lead to 2-1. Alvarez had a 300 on-base percentage with runners... Oh, no. 300 batting average with runners in scoring position going into that at-bat. And he'll keep it. But that sacrifice fly... Now the tying run over at third with 1 out. And Roscoe Patterson golfed it a little too much. Oh, baby. If I just... So all I want to do is something like that. Hit the ball in the air, but a little further than that. Oh, my God. He absolutely dots that splitter. Sucks. Here's MJ Melendez, who needs a base hit. I think 206 in the postseason. And another fucking splitter. Let's be way out in front. And even if I hit it, it would have been a ground ball. And he dots it, but it didn't get called. Inside. A little too inside, but it didn't hit him. First fastball the at-bat misses. So that will at least send Langford in motion. And he grounds one over towards first. It's picked by the first baseman, and that's going to retire the side. A freaking bullet off the bat of Melendez doesn't get through. Leading off for Arizona.
Leading off for Arizona.
Oh, and the Mets are cooking in the second again. Back to the top of the order as Luis Angel Acuña steps up to the plate. He was off to a slow start in this playoffs, but has started to ramp it back up. He's already got a single in this ball game. He tops that one foul, and again, he loves his splitter. And I'm still fishing after it, and I'm fouling it off. Now it's 0-2 after 2 pitches out of the zone. And, well, I actually got a decent amount of the PCI on it, but not enough. And a little flat-footed on that throw. He actually would have made it to third, but I'm not trying to make the final out of the inning at third base, because if I actually went, he would have made a perfect throw, and he would have been out. So here's Colson Montgomery. What could be his final game as a Met. As he takes the first pitch fastball in the upper inner half for a strike. He got career hit number 1,000 in this season. And he hits the exact same spot with that. Wow, that's insane.
Jesus.
And he throws a splitter up in the zone, and they pops it up. Fly ball to center, and the Mets do nothing. Because this guy is a phenom. And they get back to the top of the order to give up more runs, and it's now 4-1, and it's looking bleak here at Citi Field. 1, 2, 3, the Mets go in the bottom of the third. Well, that's done in the fourth. You cannot get Corbin Carroll out. Ryan Murphy's in the ballgame. Doesn't give up the inherited run. Acuña doubles, and so Colson Montgomery will step back up. And he pops it up. Because for some reason, he's the only batter that he'll throw an up in the zone fastball to, and I'm just expecting splitter after splitter after splitter, because that's what he throws to everybody else. And 2-1 to Langford. Smacks this one, but it's fucking foul. It was late on the splitter that time. I want to call it a changeup because that's a changeup. It's only being thrown at 80 miles an hour, 82. And he pops it up. So 2 pop-ups, and the Mets look horrible.
Hey, they're trying out there.
Former Yankee Oswaldo Cabrera makes the catch, and here's Francisco Alvarez, who's responsible for the only run in this ballgame. And he hits this one high and deep to left. Back to the track. Back to the wall. And it's gone. As Francisco Alvarez 3, the Diamondbacks 4.
Alvarez is putting the Mets on his back today.
He's showing this organization that he is the face of the franchise. Oh, baby. So now it's a one-run game. Ryan doing his thing in long relief. Seventh inning stretch. Still a 4-3 ball game, and 2 singles will bring back up Francisco Alvarez, who just homered in his last at-bat. He now has 7 this postseason. First pitch swinging on his last 2 at-bats, facing Andres Peralta. And he takes the first one outside for ball 1. Francisco seems to be the guy that you want up at that plate. Takes a fastball at the knees for a strike. Smacks this one through the hole. That's a base hit. And around in third and headed home as the runner comes to throw. It's not in time, and the Mets have tied it.
It's not always about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
Oh, Mets.
Josh Fleming in to pitch for the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Mets have tied the ball game. And with 1 out, hits this one to the gap in right center. That ball's going to go and split the gap, but hop over the wall, and the Mets take the lead. Ground roll double RBI for Roscoe Patterson. The Mets have the lead. And now it's MJ Melendez who takes the ball outside. 1-0. While things were looking bleak for a while here at Citi Field, the Mets get the starter out of the game and drive in some runs. And that is going to be another. Roscoe was held up at second because of the line drive. So he'll stay put at third, but another RBI, and the Mets have a 6-4 lead. So with a runner on third, that will bring up Jake McCarthy. 1 for 3 in this ball game. 4 for 22 in the championship series so far. He's been pretty quiet. He's got a chance here with 1 out and 2 on, and he pokes that one foul and into the seats. No one on the left side of the plate has been hitting. Fleming coming into this contest as he check swings on that one, and quite frankly, I would have rolled that one over. So it's a good thing I didn't hit it. And a curveball hit high to center. This ought to get the run in. Tagging at third is Patterson. The catch is made. Here comes the throw. It's cut off. And the Mets have a 7-4 lead. So that will do it for the 7th. Ryan Murphy's duty in relief has been relieved as Gratterall gets through the 8th. And a single and a walk brings back up Colson Montgomery. Looking for his 10th hit of the CS. He's driven in 3 runs in each respective series. Both division and championship series. And he smacks this one down the right field line. It's fair. And into the corner. 1 run scores. Here comes Acuna. Relay throw to the plate. It's off the line. He's safe.
They're breaking it open, folks.
They are breaking it open in the bottom of the 8th. Perfect time to do so. Christian Mena on the mound for the Diamondbacks now, as Wyatt Langford has the runner at second. And Carlson Montgomery. Well, that's the one thing the Mets have been really trying to achieve in this whole series, is to get to that Diamondbacks bullpen. And each time they have, it has worked out in dividends, as they drive a total of 9 runs in this ball game, 6 in the last 2 innings. And those 6 to grab themselves a lead. Montgomery will head to third on a wild pitch, and he's there safely. And so a fly ball will get the job done and will help break the game even further. And he smacks this one to left center, in for a base hit. 10-4 New York. Alvarez just walked, so the Mets have batted around.
Want it bad. The Mets
Well, they
want
haven't batted
it
around.
bad.
The Mets want it bad. Roscoe Patterson threw the hole for a base hit. Runner will stay put at third. But the base is loaded now. And nobody out.
Damn.
They'll bring up MJ Melendez. Takes ball 1. Melendez scored in a run. That was back in last inning. As he hits this one sky high to right center. It's pretty deep. Back to the track at the wall. It's gone! And the Mets have blown it open. A grand slam from MJ Melendez. The Mets won it. They want Game 7.
But the Mets,
It's not
love
always
the Mets.
about the
Come on,
money, Spider-Man. It's about the Mets, baby. Love the Mets. All right, baby, let's go. Get a home run, baby. Love the Mets. Let's go, Mets.
Hey.
He was homerless this playoffs,
Shit.
but MJ Melendez hits his first, and it is a big one. They round it back, and Acuna hits a simulated triple to drive in the 15th run of the game. Then the Mets extend their lead to 11. And we will hit Carlson Montgomery. You bet your sweet ass we will. He's 3 for 5 in the ball game tonight. First pitch swinging, fouls it to the backstop. 0-1. And this crowd is going bananas here at Citi Field. They were hoping it would come to a situation like this where their team rallies on and puts up tons of runs to send them happy for one more good night's sleep. As Game 7 is upon us. We go to the 9th. Mets up 15-4. And fucking Doyle plays spoiler, hits a solo home run, and so does Corbin Carroll. They say, fuck New York. But we don't give a shit. We still beat your ass anyway. We're going to Game 7 of the championship series. Oh, baby. And there they are. They point at the crowd. Making every single one of these fans out here tonight supporting them. As they go on to defeat the Diamondbacks by a ton. And hope to carry that into Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. And there it is, chat. Cunha was a home run away from the cycle in the playoffs. Imagine that. Ryan Murphy got the W. And so the National League will have their decision on who will represent their league in the World Series tonight back at Citi Field for one more hopeful game for the New York Mets and their home loyal faithful who bleed the orange and blue to get a chance to be in the World Series and to face either the Astros or the Guardians. The Astros are playing tonight. They are 1 win away from clinching the American League pennant. And both the Mets and Diamondbacks
might face another orange and dark blue team.
Yes, it could be an orange and blue World Series for the
Damn
MLB.
right.
Let's just hope we do. And guess who is on that dark blue and orange team? A former Met himself, in Mark Vientos. He's their first baseman. The Mets want him. They want him. Or the Guardians. They want them both. They want one or the other. They'll take them. So we go to Game 7 in New York. The Mets will wear their blue tops and snow whites on the bottoms. Nate Norden on the mound for the New York Mets. The lineup is as it is, as the Mets go charging into Game 7 with fight and spirit and hope. As we are back once again in Flushing Meadows, Queens, New York. It's Game 7 of the National League Championship Series.
Once again, win or go home.
It is now officially, for both sides, a win or go home matchup. This is what everyone lives for. This is what they dream for in their backyard when they were kids playing wiffle ball. Pretending that they're at the big center stage in Game 7 and winning it for their club. As the Mets will at least play one more game under the Citi Field lights in front of the Met faithful.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Dun!
Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Bum, 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 ba-da. Bum, 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 bum.
The big Nate Dogg. So here we go. Game 7. And a good start for the Mets on the defensive side. A walk, a fielder's choice, and a walk brings up the cleanup man for the Mets. Their franchise catcher, Francisco Alvarez, against Johan Oviedo. First pitch, he checks his swing. He didn't go. It's ball 1. Alvarez with 7 postseason home runs coming into tonight.
Probably the most on the team.
I'm pretty sure it is. He's risen his average up to 257. OPS is above almost 1,200. Oh, he hits a slow ground ball to second. And it's a double play. And the Diamondbacks get out of the inning. He jammed him inside with a sinker, and he got what he wanted. Couldn't turn on it. Just couldn't turn on it. Walk to Patterson, but that's all the Mets get in the second inning. Norton pitching his balls off. Let's go, boys. Let's get a hit. And we're going to go hitless through 3. Of course we are. And a run scores from a double from Corbin Carroll, the Met fucking killer. And a sac fly makes it 2-0 D-backs. We've been here before. Can we do it again? Diamondbacks have led every single game of this postseason.
Here comes MJ.
Here comes MJ Melendez, and oh boy, that was a nasty sinker. It was right down the middle, but I thought that was going to go up and in. And he drives one! Deep right field! The Mets have the lead! Oh, baby.
MJ Melendez.
A no doubt bomb.
David Freese.
The Mets are up by 1.
Bomb. That was a bomb, baby.
It was a bomb. Halfway through the ball game, Mets still have it. Wyatt Langford steps up to the plate with a runner in scoring position. It's first and second, and 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Oviedo still in the ball game as he darts that fastball at the knees for strike 1. Wyatt Langford won the Silver Slugger Award this season. As he rips this one through the hole, base hit. They'll hold him up at third. A janitor throw comes up the line, though. But the bases are loaded for the catcher.
The catcher. Cleanup hitter number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
He's 0 for 2 in tonight's ball game, and he's late on the fastball and pops it into the stands behind the Met dugout. For strike 1. 6 for 26 in this championship series. 5 of those 6 hits have been via the long ball.
Bump, 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 bump.
Grounds 1 to short, and that's going to be an ending double play yet again. Wow. Like how I'm hitting ground balls now, when I wanted to hit ground balls like a century ago. When there's a double play opportunity is when I ground out. When there's like a runner on second, I'll like hit like a freaking jam shot over like second base or something. That will, be caught. Done into the bottom of the 7th. The Mets still have a 1-run lead, but it's not enough. We go to the 8th now. Jesus Lopez gives up a double. And a run scores. Corbin Carroll, the Met fucking killer, drives in yet again another run, and the game is tied. Oh, boy. We're in the bottom of the 8th. We go to the 9th. Abner Uribe gives up a solo home run in the top of the 9th. And a double. And they get out of it, and we're jumping in. This is it. The Diamondbacks are now officially 3 outs away from going to the World Series. But the Mets have work to do. Jake McCarthy, he's 0 for 3 in the ball game today. Against Buster Rodriguez, the Diamondbacks closer. I mean, you knew you could call this. You could have absolutely said that this was going to happen, and he jam shots a pop up the third base, and that's going to be the first out in the ninth. All right, so anything inside, I am not touching it. The monster, Spencer Jones, with one out, nobody on. The breaking ball misses just below the knees. Beats him with a fastball up in the zone. Pops it foul. And it's 1-2. Now it's 2-2 on to Jones. Nasty cutter. That looked like a slider to me. And the Mets are now down to their final out of the season. That was fucking filthy. Ronnie Mauricio is the last Mets hope. As he, is taking all the way. Strike one. And he hits him. Breaking ball gets away from Rodriguez, and he hits Mauricio right on the buttocks. And now Acuna, who represents the winning run, is at the plate with 2 out in the bottom of the ninth. He's 0 for 2 in this ball game. He has walked twice. He has hit 1 home run all postseason. And he takes a cutter on the upper and outer part of the plate for a strike. Mauricio at first. Takes the fastball high, and it's 1-1. He hits this one to the gap in left center. Does it have enough? No, it doesn't. And the Diamondbacks have won the National League pennant.
It's gut-wrenching. He put a good swing on it. He put a good swing on it.
The Diamondbacks beat the Guardians in the World Series. So they end up winning it all anyway. I wish you can tell me who's won past World Series, but we don't get that here. Unless we do. Do we get that here? No, we don't. Achievements? No. The fucking 50 overall F potential guy I signed retired.
Huh.
Eddie Rosario retires as a Yankee. Edwin Diaz has retired. 425 saves. A lot of guys. Pete Fairbanks, Pablo Lopez, Jesus Luzardo, Andrew Landry. That's the guy I traded to the Royals. He ended up retiring. Jeff McNeil as a Texas Ranger. Minor leaguer. Age 40. My God. He went to Pittsburgh and then a year in St. Louis after he left New York. Yeah, I said fuck McNeil. I got rid of him immediately. Spencer Strider. Freddie Peralta. Hey, Jose Buto.
Damn. Some big names in there.
Michael Conforto. I traded him to the Dodgers. That was Shohei Ohtani has retired from Major League Baseball.
Shit. How many? What was it? Look at his stats. Look at his stats.
He hit a total of 393 Major League home runs. I feel like that is... I feel like he's going to hit more than that.
Oh,
In
I
real life.
100% agree.
Damn. He didn't get a single at bat because he was stuck as a reliever because the game was like, yeah, you're a reliever, so that means you can't hit whatsoever. And they don't have that because I'm pretty sure even if he was a reliever, they'd still make him hit.
He had 2,100 career strikeouts, though. So, I mean...
2,100 career strikeouts, 376 ERA.
I mean, obviously, we would know that if this was real life, he would end up getting elected to the Hall of Fame.
Oh, for sure. Even if he does, yeah. Like in real life, even if he just does this, he will get into the Hall of Fame no matter what. And I think the game they won't put him in the Hall of Fame. I don't think the game will.
I don't think the game will either.
Like, you have to be fucking Jesus Christ in order to
Yeah,
get to
you
the Hall
have
of
to
Fame in this
have
game.
you have to have a certain amount of check marks, like
Mhm.
500 career home runs. You have to have like 3,000 career strikeouts, like an absurd amount
just
of
some
wins.
ungodly number career stats.
Yeah, like, which is ridiculous. But I mean, like,
Mhm.
at the same point in time, I kind of understand it, but I mean, like, it's not like that, dude. It's like,
Yep. Kodai Senga. So both Senga and Otani go into the sunset together. Wow. So literally, yes, it's crazy.
did Senga end up starting it all for them?
No, not in the major
No.
leagues.
Mm.
They don't do that. They don't bring up veterans for September call-ups.
Well, I
They're
mean,
not-
hey, we were
the-
talking about, maybe they might be teammates.
Well, yeah. I
After
would say
you
they would
trade
be in the
them.
minor leagues, but Otani ended up being a reliever for the Dodgers.
It's true.
And I guess Otani was like, fuck that. I'll just retire altogether. Nobody can have me.
No one can
Bogarts
have
retired.
me.
Jordan Hicks. Here's for agents. Jose Altuve. At the age of 41, he was 2 years out of baseball. Grant Anderson. That's not a guy. Brent Auerbach. He never made it to the... Actually, no, he did. In 2024, he made it to the majors. He was a 286 career hitter. Yeah, that dude can play everywhere. Josh Bell. Andrew Benintendi. Jeez. After 2025, he didn't sniff the major leagues. Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler.
He only played in 153 games for his career. He played basically a full season of baseball for his career, and he was a 211 hitter. Luis Castillo. G-Man Choi.
Demon Choi!
I kept him.
No!
I kept him in 2025, and he played 20 games. I remember he was like our bench player, and he was actually really good. And I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna sign him. Sam Coonrod. The Crone Zone. J.D. Davis. Sir Anthony Dominguez. Zach Eflin.
Sir Anthony.
Ty
Dominguez.
France. Lucas Giolito. Nick Gordon. Ian Happ. Clay Holmes. Cardiac Clay has retired.
Oh, Cardiac Clay.
Adrian Hauser.
So happy for every major league team. Even though in the game he's actually good. So I mean, like,
at 366, he had one. It was in 10 innings. He really only had one bad year. And in his first 2 years coming up with the Pirates, that was it.
I mean, quite literally, like, I signed him in this Rockies franchise for 3 years pretty much, and he was just golden. Did exactly what I needed him to do.
Isaiah Kiner Kalefa. Mark Leiter Jr. Kyle Lewis.
Damn, Mark Leiter Jr. was 41.
Yeah, he's old. Oh god, I got scared. That's a catcher, Jesus Lopez. I was like, what? I was about to be like, what the fuck? Brendan Lau. Wow, he had 7 contact against lefties. Yikes.
Damn!
That's terrible. He was a
It's
power
god
hitter.
awful.
That's god awful. Jordan Luplo. I think Trevor McDonald's Ryan's teammate. Emilio Pagan. Michael Perez. I don't really remember him. What was it, Matt? Jurickson Profar. Taylor Rogers, the lefty. Luis Severino. That's crazy. He went back to New York after I didn't sign him. Or he went back to the Yankees. And then he went to San Diego for a year out of the pen, and then that was it. Blake Snell. $2,400 strikeouts. Nick Sogard. Yeah, Nick Sogard. He played for me one game. He went 0 for 3. God, I remember that. Eugenio Suarez.
Hey, Eugenio.
Eugenio Suarez. 308 career home runs. From Framber Valdez. 1,400 strikeouts. And that is about it. So there you go. Jose Altuve made the Hall of Fame.
How many hits did he have?
2,862. So he was less than 200 from 3,000.
He had a career 301 average.
301
Damn.
career average, over 1,000 RBIs, almost 500 stolen bases.
Yeah, Ohtani didn't make it.
Yet Ohtani didn't make it. Because the game is in the game. What are you gonna do, chat?
That is more on the black. Blue, what are we doing?
I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. that's gonna be it for me this afternoon. Just wanted to see if we can get to the World Series. Fortunately, we didn't, so this is gonna be a short stream today, as I want to just get ready for work later. So thank you all so much for tuning in. If you did, I'll see you at the next stream. Have a good, pleasant rest of your day.